guys, good morning. Thanks for riding with me today. This is Wes with Gurkha Rental. We're an equipment rental business from Kansas, family owned one. Today we're dumping some dumpsters. We've already been at it pretty early this morning. We got a couple done down local in Paola. And now we are up here in Olathe. We're gonna go down to the quarry and dump a couple dumpsters off. We got about 6 or 7 more on the list to do today from a job site, which is all here close and real, local. Makes it real easy. So we're going to turn in here to the quarry, get checked in, and we'll kind of show you what it's like to dump these loads. We actually prefer the quarries. They're a lot faster than the transfer stations. You only got to weigh in one time. They already know what our trucks weigh empty with the size of dumpster that we're going to do. So all we got to do is pull down in here and weigh one time. They give us a ticket, and then we go down and we find a spot. You know, there's no bays or anything like that. We ain't got to sit there and wait on 4 or 5 other trucks to get out of the way. So we can just back up, dump our load, and move on to the next one. So we actually prefer the quarries, and it's all one flat rate, which makes it pretty nice. So the main thing is you just got to kind of watch for all the commercial traffic that's through here. There's a lot. So, and we like these quarries because, especially like ham quarries, they do business with us. They rent portable restrooms from us and other things. So we prefer to do business with people that do business with us. Makes it nice. So we're up on the scale now. We'll get stopped up here and we'll get my ticket and we'll be on our way. I'll be back in the truck in just a second. Our ticket. That lady has been here for years and years. She's been the scale house lady and got a pretty easy job. Just hands you a ticket and says, have a good day. So now we're going to circle back around here and go down into the quarry. I'd say this is probably a place that 99% of people will never go in their lifetime. So to me, it's always interesting to see different places that you're usually not going to go. So if you can see them on YouTube or wherever, that's kind of a neat deal for me. But you always just want to take it slow in these quarries. There's a lot of construction traffic in and out. You know, you want to kind of watch a little bit more than what you normally do, because these big rock trucks and stuff, they're not going to stop for anybody. They don't care if it's a dumpster or what it is. They're just going to keep on going, and more than likely wouldn't fill a lot of trucks if they hit them. So you just want to take your time, go slow, you know, and try not to stir up a lot of dust. You know, they do a lot of dust control in here. They spray the roads down pretty good, so you're not going to get, you know, a lot of dusted out, things like that. But these quarries, they got it figured out, man. They dig big holes, take all the rock out, they sell the rock, and then they fill it back in with construction and demolition debris. So they're making money with it going out and making money putting it back in. It's a pretty good deal for them. And you know, when they get done with a certain area, you know, when they fill up a pod, what they call it up here, when they get done with one pod, they start moving over to the next pod, and then they'll cover it back up with dirt and everything. There's one of our toilets. Looks like it needs a door hinge fixed on it. The door's wide open, but our drivers will take care of that on their route. But they you know, they'll turn around, they'll reseat the top of it, and heck, there's a lot of places that turn into parks and things like that. Now this is going to be several years down the road before this one's ever going to get to that point. I mean, you can see how deep these walls are. We're probably 20 foot below these rock walls right now, and it used to be about 40 foot deeper than this. So you're essentially driving on a pile of rubble, pile of debris. So we're gonna find a spot here and get backed up, and then we'll get unloaded. Move on to the next one. Just give me a second here. Main thing with these guys is they don't want to take any trash for the most part. They just want construction and demolition debris. Their main stickler is buckets. You cannot have any buckets in these loads. If they find a bucket, they will make you pick it up. And usually pick up extra buckets if you act like you don't want to. So they can always find something to make you pick up. So let me get out here and swing the door open, and we'll get dumped. I'll be right back. I parked a little bit closer to the truck, so he couldn't swing his door open, so we'll get moved over here to the side a little bit for him, and we'll get going. That's the thing with a lot of these drivers. Everybody's in this together. We're all doing the same job, so it's not like it's a competition or anything. We all just got to work together and get stuff done. So, all right, now I'll get out and swing my door. Alright. That's the City of Olathe, the truck right there, and they do roll-off dumpsters as well. I think they're a little bit higher, but yeah, so what this guy will do now, he's dumped, and I'll do the same thing after I get dumped, is you gotta walk your piles and make sure that there's no buckets. I see he's got a couple buckets from Home Depot in there, and he'll have to get those picked up so that so that the operators don't have to pick them up, and they just really don't want any plastics or anything like that in the. They don't want any plastics or anything like that in the quarries. They always try and hide them underneath there, don't they? And you tell them one thing and they do the other. Then they wonder who has to pick it up, right? Then they wonder who has to pick it up. No, they don't care. So he's not the happiest right now. He's now seeing those buckets and realizing he has to pick them up. And it is annoying. I mean, you tell a customer, hey, don't put any buckets in there. Don't do anything dumb like that. And what they do is they put them on the bottom of the dumpster, thinking that's going to hide them. Well, the first thing the dumpster guy sees when he opens the door is the bottom of the dumpster. So you're not hiding anything, and it'll eventually come out. So, I mean, 9 times out of 10, if we see it, the customer's going to get charged. So you might as well just not throw them in there. Wait until there's a free dump day or something like that and throw them in there. Just be honest, do the right thing. Don't try and hide stuff from the dumpster guys. They're going to find it. It don't make sense to be that kind of person in life. But so we got this one dumped. I'm gonna go out and walk the pile real quick, make sure there ain't nothing in my dumpster. Shouldn't be, it was just flooring. So I'm gonna go check it out real quick, and I'll be right back and get you out of the quarry. buckets than our loads, so we'll get drove out here. Let's see Lathan get out of here first. Hopefully he has a better day. A lot of these quarry operators, like this guy here in the bulldozer in front, real nice guys. I mean, they'll take care of you as long as you're not trying to, you know, get anything by on them. Like that guy there, he brought his bucket over and helped the Lathan guy put all his buckets that weren't supposed to be in there in his bucket and then threw them away for him. So, just like I said, everybody knows up here that we're all working the same thing. We're all doing the same thing, just dumping, you know, construction, demolition, and trash away, and everybody kind of works together. No one really tries to be a jerk about things. So you see that a lot with the, you know, dumpster and roll-off guys. They're all usually really good guys and just out here trying to make a living. So now we're gonna climb up here out of the quarry. So like I said, I mean, that literally took only about 10 minutes. It don't take long at all. I think I started my video about a minute or so before we got in the quarry. So yeah, it don't take no time at all to get in here and dump, because you're not dealing with all the lines and all the waiting. And that's why we prefer the quarries quite a bit. And plus, you know, if you got a really heavy load like that carpet tile, I imagine it was probably, you know, 5 or 6 tons that I had on me. So that would have cost a couple $100 at the transfer station. You know, here I think I paid $100 for it. So it saves us money. They fill in their landfill. They get some construction debris in here to fill it all back in, and it's a win-win for everybody. So get up here, we get past the scale house. So this is a really huge place up here, you know. And this is just one of several quarries that we go to here in the Kansas City area. And it's just amazing that they can have this kind of traffic, you know, go in and out of here. And I mean, I bet you they do 100 to 150 dumpsters a day, easy. I mean, a company like ours will bring 20 to, you know, so 20 or so dumpsters a day, just us. And there's several dumpster companies out there. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get back on the road. Appreciate you watching. If you're out there watching, hope to bring you more stuff like this to kind of show you what we do on a day-to-day basis with the rental stores. And, you know, we don't just do dumpsters and portable toilets. It's all sorts of equipment. So we'll get back here on the road, and you guys have a great day.